All right, questions for Marcus? Start with Chris Ryan.
Hey, Marcus, just your thoughts on the type of basketball that Brooklyn is playing early on, and are you surprised at all that they're playing at this high of a level this early in the season?
Definitely not. You got two of the greatest players in the game today, and they got some great players around them to follow. So, we're not surprised. We just got to come out and be better. We have to be precise with everything we do. We have to execute to the best of our ability because that's what they force you to do. They force you to have to be almost perfect, and you have to respect that.
Jared Weiss.
Marcus, you're giving a pretty impassioned speech during a timeout there in the second half. What were you imploring the team to do, and how do you guys think you came through on that?
Just to keep playing, we weren't getting calls our way. Shots weren't falling. They were hitting some tough shots like we knew they would. Just to keep playing. It's only the second game of the season. We got our ass kicked in preseason by those guys, and just to come out and keep playing. So, even though we didn't win, I like the way my guys fought. We could definitely be better. There's a lot of things we can clean up, but like I said, it's only the second game. We have to be able to compartmentalize and move on to the next.
Taylor Snow.
Hey, Marcus. It was a tough day for the organization with the passing of Casey Jones. I don't know if you ever got a chance to meet him, but is there anything that you heard about him through Danny or anyone else that left an impression on you?
No, unfortunately, I didn't get to. Wish I did get to meet him. And no, I haven't really heard too much about him throughout the organizations. Everybody's kind of been focused right now on the season and trying to get, the young guys equipped, the new guys equipped, and adapt to everything that's going on and getting ready for the season with the pandemic and everything. So unfortunately, no, we didn't get to talk about him as much, but I'm sure we will here down the road.
Adam Himmelsbach.
Hey, Marcus, this was obviously a pretty challenging way to start the season with these two games. What can be the benefits of having two games like this right away? And you've been around this team longer than anyone. What did you kind of see that, like, these are things we need to clean up and these are areas we need to get better in as the season goes on?
The benefit of playing these two games against two really great teams is, it forces you to be better. It tests you to see where you at. It sets the bar, and now you know what you have to strive for. And it's a great look to test us as a team, to see where we at and where we need to get to. Like I said, there's definitely things we can clean up. It's only the second game. You can't lose any sleep over it. We got to get back. We did our thing this game in transition. We held them down to, I think, in the first half when we came in, they only had 7 transition points, where last game with preseason they had about 30 right away. So that was a good sign for us. Like I said, on the offensive end, we got to be able to execute even better because they force you to do that, and they force you and they put pressure on you by making shots on the other end. So if you don't come down and execute and get a great shot, they put your defense in a bad bind with the way that they run. So definitely have to execute a little bit better. But like I said, I'm proud of the guys, proud of the way we fought. It's on to the next one.
Final question for Marcus, John Corrales.
Marcus, when the offense kind of gets away from the things that have there were stretches there where the offense was really popping, you guys were getting attacks at the rim, but then it kind of got away. What happens in those moments when the offense gets away from what had been working before?
Like, why did it get away from us? Or, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Hello?
Sorry about that. Yeah. Like what happens? Like why does it go away for stretches after it had been working?
We knew it wouldn't happen again, but I think for us it's probably just trying to catch a rhythm for us. Got the guys kind of hot, and they're trying to get back into the rhythm, trying to keep the rhythm, and then other guys are trying to get in one. So it's tough when you're trying to get into that rhythm, and you got a team like Brooklyn who does a really good job of if you're not making shots or you're not putting pressure on them on the offensive end by executing the right way, that they put more pressure on the defensive end. So for us, I think just being able to be patient and not really worried about that our shots not falling. I think that's what it is. We're so worried about that our shots not falling, or that, you know, we're not getting certain calls, or you know, like I said, guys are just missing shots. And for us, we have to do a good job of having a short memory and letting it go. It's only the second game, so we're going to get better, but it's definitely something we have to work on.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Marcus.
Thank you.